I think it brings people together. I think it gives people sometimes just a common thing in the middle that unites them. You know, it takes away all class and creed and colour and religion, and suddenly you're sort of all sharing an experience because you all love a certain track or a certain artist or just a certain sound. And I think that's an amazingly unifying experience when lots of people are sort of together.
It's a healer. Many of us want to go to a festival, a concert, or even just to see a band. You know, it's a healer, it's an escape. Plus it's a way to socialize as well, and just a smile on somebody's face is a power. Music is one of the gifts that the Almighty gave everybody. Just to hear music is a healer.
You know, it's primeval, isn't it? And we've been making music since we could bang sticks on bits of animal skin, so I think it's in us all. It kind of touches the soul. You know, I'm a big fan of talking about the soul, not soul music, which I love, but, you know, doing things from the soul, and I think music comes from your soul. So I think it's good for us all. You know, it's a positive energy.
Look, don't get it twisted. Music still has the possibility to bring people together for a synchronized and collective experience, unlike any other medium, except maybe sport, and I don't do football.
It actually can change your opinion as well. You know, like the I don't like disco movement. Well, actually, you probably do. You know, just, you know, give it a go.
I wonder if people are aware of sort of the power of it really and what it does do for people. You know, I think it's a very communal thing, whether it's like church or, you know, a tribal happening over here or a nightclub. You know, when everyone's locked in, then good things happen, I think. You know, there's an energy that gets created.
I suppose it's how you find your identity. Tapes start going around. In my area, it was like the Smiths. The Smiths were the band, and suddenly that's like a whole direction to go in. Or NWA or Public Enemy. It shapes your identity and it brings you to your tribe, and it introduces you to the people who are going to become a part of your life.
Take Notting Hill Carnival for instance. People who was there at 15, 16 years old. And what they're doing now is bringing their kids to Notting Hill and to ASA, and they're telling their kids, this is what I used to listen to when I was your age, Channel 1, and he's still here.
I think music naturally filters through to the high street in the end. You know, so if you look at Acid House, you know, a year or two later, then you've got Top Shop or Top Man doing Smiley t-shirts, or, you know, things naturally filter through, or you've got like David Bowie, you know, just wearing something, and 2 years later you know that it's hitting every city around.
The music and the fashion and the culture around it, the art around it, everything gets connected. You know, they tend to go in a direction that fits the music and the look of the thing as well. So I think it's part of that popular culture for sure. Identity often is expressed through clothing, and often that clothing has a music associated with it. You know, when I was following the specials around the country, going to every gig that I could that they were in, I probably dressed a bit like them because that felt right. All of the experiences you have in your life, for me, is coming out in what I'm doing. The music I listen to and the things that I'm interested in or have been interested in have all had that effect. So I think it all has an influence.
There were sort of cues. It was like tribalism. You know, music and style and the way you looked. You know, you belong to a certain group, right? So the way you dressed, as, for example, often reflected the sort of sound that you were into. It was about uniting us, you know, and there was a power in that. There was a confidence, you know, a sense of belonging by being united together and knowing that everyone was sort of into the same thing. You know, people weren't going, oh, you've just trodden on my shoe or you spilled my pint. It was like you were sharing something way bigger than that. You know, I guess it was today, people talk community, but, you know, it's much more, you know, the collective was about fueling creativity and sharing things with people who think like you.